After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a catch right side by Evans. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. This is caught by Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. Brady's throw there complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. A good down to possibly take a shot. And, in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Completes it again to Gage. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Brady looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And some room to roam now. There he goes, left side. 30. 10. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken in at the 3. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Meanwhile, Brady's throw complete to Otten. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far, even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Brady. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw, it's Brady. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Another try after the first down sack. Brady flush to his right. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bucs have got it back to within a score. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. You absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now on 2nd and 13. Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. Finding space at the 40. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that one is knocked down, but I don't think it's going to matter. The defense looked like they jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Here's Burrow. A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Bucs are going to have it here just past the 25.
Brandon, it's not a bad time to take a shot downfield. You've got a 1st and 5, but you've got to hope that the worst thing that comes out of it is an incompletion. Instead, this is good coverage, and it winds up being intercepted.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Brady. And he will find his man on the outside. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Throwing now is Brady. He's got Otten. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now Brady again. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. He'll buy some time right, and he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bengals drive about to get going. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. To Mixon on the check down. And he is going to lose yardage here. Looking to throw again on second down. Burrow. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again, it's Burrow. He's going to take another shot here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Brady now on first down. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. The final shot before half for Brady. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So this just a 5-point game as we resume action in this second half on EA Sports. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, They're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Brady to throw for it on 4th down.
Otten brings it in over the middle. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as the defense nowhere to be found there. A gain of 20 on 4th down.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Brady gives this to White. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now Brady.
He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
A pass underneath for Fournette. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Here's Brady to throw. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Inside handoff now to Fournette. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Leonard Fournette
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Buccaneers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Brady will look to throw for it. They'll roll him out right. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful. And it pushes the lead up to a field goal. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. When they need to play on 3rd down, you kind of know what direction the ball's going, but the defense knew it too.
Yeah, it's a good call because they wanted to put 2 men on him, and they did. Dare him to throw into
a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Russell Gage, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. They will run it. It's Fournette. And make him 4 for 4 now on two-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Joe Tryon-Shoyinka in pursuit that time, and he gets the tackle for loss.
On 2nd and 15 now.
Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Now it's Burrow. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Brady now on 1st down.
This one taken in by Otten.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Here's Brady. He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady.
And the Buccaneers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
So what can Brady do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. They will run it. It's Fournette. And they're a perfect 5 for 5 now on two-point conversions as he is in to get them 2 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taken in at the 3.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Carlton Davis picks it.
And the Bucs will take over possession here up at the 44. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Daxton Hill picks it off.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides. So I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's right.
Anytime we have a defensive battle. But that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play. And the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Don't worry about it, baby.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. 42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. They keep it with Fournette on 1st down. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Fournette, a 1st down carry.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Back to throw, Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Quick throw, finding Mike Evans. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 17-yard line. Brady to throw. There's Evans again, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. To throw is Brady. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And the Bengals have just about sewn up this football game. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he takes it in for the score on the game.